Hi, my name is Sherryn and I am the Community Relations Director for the Salvation Army of Central Maryland. Today's our first episode of the Red Shield of Central Maryland News with Sherryn, and we have a very special guest, Captain Matthew Tidman of Hamden Corps.
Good morning. It's great to be on today.
So I just want to share that the Salvation Army has been serving the Baltimore region for 140 years. We've been around for that long. And our vision is to be a place where all people of all ages and backgrounds can live in a safe and sustainable community. And everyone is treated with respect, and everyone is empowered to learn, to grow, and to worship in freedom. So, on today's news segment, I will share what is going around in Central Maryland, and then we will switch over to Captain Tidman to learn more about what's going on in Hamden Corps.
Sounds great.
Thank you. So, are you interested in changing your child's life forever? I highly recommend you send your kid to the Salvation Army summer camp from July 3rd until July 8th at Camp Rappahannock. Your child will learn how to swim, play an instrument, and learn how to be more independent. Plus, if they're a little bit shy, they will improve their social skills and make lifelong friendships. Email our area director of the Boys and Girls Club, William Boone, at william.boone@uss.salvationarmy.org to register. You can also visit our website, www.sa-md.org, to register for summer camp.
Absolutely. Summer camp is a great opportunity for our kids, opportunity to get them out into the great outdoors. It's held at Rappahannock Camp and Retreat Center, which is down near Fredericksburg, Virginia. And we provide all the transportation. All you have to do is bring your kids and make sure you get them signed up ahead of time. And we're happy to take kids down because we believe that camp changes lives. And it's a good opportunity to get your kids out of maybe an element that they're in and into something that might be helpful for them as they're trying to grow and to develop.
And it's also a cherished childhood memory.
Absolutely. I can remember many years of going to camp growing up. It was different camp, of course, but it was still a great experience and one that I still remember to this day.
Where did you go to camp?
Camp Heart of Hills in Oklahoma. It's another Salvation Army camp that's run by the Salvation Army in Oklahoma.
Really?
Went there pretty much every summer from the time I was about 6 years old up until I was 18.
That's really cool. And how did that shape you, Captain?
It taught me a lot of good lessons. It taught me a lot of important things that are still used today. It taught me cooking. It taught me a lot about music. I know I did several different music camps, but the friendships are really what it's about because I made friends at camp that I still have to this very day.
See?
In fact, I met my wife at camp.
That's so romantic. Tell us more about that.
Oh, gosh. Well, I guess I can't say I really met her at camp because we had known each other a little bit before, but we were both in that same Oklahoma-Arkansas division. And so every summer we'd be at camp together having fun. Had lots of great conversations growing up.
See, you can meet your significant other at summer camp. What are you waiting for? Go to www.sa-md.org to register. And I have more events to share. Are you looking for a weekend volunteer opportunity that will teach you leadership skills? Are you in the room to make new friends? Are you against food insecurity in Baltimore? Sign up to volunteer for our commodity supplemental food warehouse where you can pack grocery boxes for seniors who are in need of food. Email our volunteer coordinator, Samantha Bowman, at samantha.bowman@uss.salvationarmy.org, or you could just visit our website, www.sa-md.org, go to the volunteer page, email Samantha, and do some good over the weekend. Instead of vegging out, you can save a life. You can provide a senior in need a week's worth of meals. But if you are a senior in need of groceries mailed to your door due to transportation issues, please call Meals on Wheels at 410-558-0532 to be added to the delivery list.
It's one of those ways that we're really trying to love beyond hunger. We
Yep.
have a lot of seniors in our community that this is a life saving opportunity. And we are always looking for volunteers to come alongside and work with us because without our volunteers, we really can't do as much as we want to. And so if
Yep.
you're at all interested in volunteering, we'd love to have you join us.
We would love you. Please join our family. Volunteer, help out. Also, aside from volunteering, if you want to learn a new skill, we have life skill classes, Captain Tidman,
That sounds great.
that are pretty cool. You can learn disaster preparedness, handling a budget, and family first. They are free. Free knowledge, free classes. And this is also a great way to get out of the house and meet new people. Just go to our website, www.sa-md.org, to register. Like friend, family, bring everyone. Everyone can always learn a new skill, correct?
Absolutely. And we want to make sure that we're offering that opportunity to everyone, that they get this opportunity to come and to learn these skills. I mean, everybody can use a little bit of help from budgeting from time to time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we have all kinds of these things. Disaster preparedness, you talked about. All of these things are just different skills that are really going to help people. And it's totally free. You don't have to pay anything. And so if you're interested in coming, just go to that website, sa-md.org, and look up what classes we're offering. We'd love to have you join us.
Yeah, we'd love to have you. Come join. And so aside from providing meals and helping people, we have fundraisers. And if it wasn't for donations and fundraisers, we wouldn't be able to feed and help the street homeless, families in need. So our Play More, Feed More golf tournament, which is coming up June 19th. Oh, hey, Michael. Good morning. Good morning from Tampa. Good morning from Baltimore. How's your day going? So we have a golf tournament coming up, Play More, Feed More golf tournament, which is coming up June 19th at Rolling Road Golf Club. And we are in need of golfers and corporate sponsors. We need your help. Oh, it's good that you're doing great, Michael. We need your help, Michael. We need everyone's help. Anyone who registers for this golf tournament will be raising proceeds for our Feed More mobile canteen, which feeds and provides hygiene kits and coats to Baltimore City street homeless 6 nights a week. And our street homeless, the only home they have is their coats, it's themselves. And many of them come to our Feed More mobile canteen for a warm meal and even for prayers. So we need your help. Please register, please donate for our golf tournament coming up June 19th. And our website, Captain Tidman?
Is sa-md.org.
So what are your thoughts?
This is a continuation of our regular golf tournament. Normally we would do it in the fall. This year we're going to do things a little bit differently. We're going to be doing it in June rather than doing it in, I believe normally it's October. Is that right?
We always did it in October. This is the first time we're doing it in June.
So we're going to try it this new time. And so that means that maybe a little bit different this year, but it's an opportunity to come alongside of us in what are some of our leaner months of the year, wouldn't you say?
I would completely agree with you on that.
So it's an opportunity to raise those funds because this is a huge program that we're doing. I mean, it's not easy to go out 6 nights a week providing food, providing hygiene kits, providing coats, providing all of those things. And so the funds that we raise for this help support that program in a great way. It's really a wonderful way that we're reaching out into our community here in Baltimore. And so if you have any interest at all in helping, either playing, either sponsoring, any of those things, please get in contact with us. We'd love to have you be a part of it.
Yeah, please play golf for a good cause.
Mhm.
Register for Play More, Feed More. Visit our website, www.sa-md.org. We need you.
Yeah, I know I played last year. I'm not going to tell you what my score was because it was not good.
But you played for such a great cause.
Yes.
So that's all that matters, right?
Absolutely.
So I'm not sure if you all are aware of this, but the Salvation Army of Central Maryland, we have our own YouTube channel with some really cool videos. If you're in the mood for a documentary style kind of weekend or weeknight, go on YouTube, search for the Red Shield of Central Maryland, subscribe, and you'll learn more about your community, what's going on with your neighbors, and you'll see what's going on in your city that's not always reported. you'll see people just like you or people you've helped and what they're going through. And also you'll learn how God has helped transform their life from faces of people who've gone through so much.
Mm-hmm.
And Captain Tidman has been featured in several of our videos, so you'll get to know him as well.
You know, you get to see all kinds of different things that are going on within the Salvation Army here in this area. You get to see interviews with members of our staff, with members of our volunteer group, with members of our community that benefited from services of the Salvation Army. We do documentaries where we talk about the history of what's going on and how we are continuing to build into that long history that we have here in the Baltimore area. So please be sure to check it out. We'd love to have the views, but also we'd love to let you know what's going on with the Salvation Army, because if you don't know what's going on, you don't know what the Salvation Army is doing. I mean, what's the point? So we want to make sure that you understand what all is going on and how the donations that are being given are helping to provide these necessary and essential services for people.
The videos are proof in the pudding. What
Absolutely.
do they say? And it's also quite entertaining. Our documentary aired on WMAR last year.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you can watch it in its entirety for free on our YouTube channel. Now, last but not least, what's going on with Captain Tidman?
Well, Sherryn, I am glad you asked, because in addition to being a social services organization, a disaster preparedness organization, family stores, the Salvation Army is also a church. And you know what comes up this week, don't you, Sherryn?
What's going on?
Well, it's Holy Week, of course. It's the biggest week in the church world right now. In fact, I'm sure any of our viewers that are watching, if they have a church of their own, that their church is getting ready to gear things up starting this very Sunday, because this Sunday is Palm Sunday. It's Sunday where we remember Jesus' triumphal entry into Jerusalem. And so I'm sure that all the churches in the area are going to be waving their palms this Sunday to celebrate the King of Kings entering into Jerusalem. I know that this afternoon I'm trying to find some palm fronds still, because you can get fake ones pretty easily, but finding those real ones this far north can be a bit of a difficulty sometimes.
You would need to travel to a different country.
Yeah, it's not like Tampa. It's not like Tampa, where I'm sure they have plenty of them hanging around.
But, Tampa has a lot of really nice palm leaves. So Michael Randolph, could you donate some palm leaves to us if you don't mind?
But that's going to be starting this Sunday. The Hamden Corps is going to be doing our Sunday service at our normal time, which is 10 a.m. on Sunday morning. We actually have Sunday school starting at 10 a.m. and then our Holiness meeting, which is our main church service, starts at 11. All are welcome to attend that. That's at our location, which is at 3401 Roland Avenue here in Baltimore in the Hamden neighborhood.
Come to Hamden Corps. That's where all the fun is. And you'll be closer to Christ. You'll learn wonderful teachings. You'll be part of great programs.
But that's not the only thing we have coming on, because I didn't say it was Holy Day. I said it was Holy Week. We've got a lot of things going on this week. Coming up this Thursday at the Hamden Corps, we are going to be doing a special Christian Seder celebration. It is a Jewish Seder meal, but we're going to be looking at it through the lens of Christianity, and how our faith in Christ kind of ties in to what is a really long-standing, working tradition within the Jewish church. We're going to be looking at not only the regular Seder order, the things that happen during a Passover Seder meal, but also how those are reflected within Christianity, how Jesus is the reflection of those things, how that the different things that are practiced every year, the different things that are said every year kind of tie into our Christian faith. And so we're going to be doing that on Thursday night, which is the day after Passover. But we're still inviting everyone who's interested in coming. We're happy to have anyone who is wanting to come be a part of that. There will be a meal involved, and you'll get to experience a tradition that is thousands of years old at this time.
Wow. Thousands of years.
Yes. If you're interested, please let us know that you're going to come. You can email me at matthew.tidman@uss.salvationarmy.org. I'd be happy to have you come. I just need to know how many are coming, so I make sure we have plenty of food for everybody, because we're in the Salvation Army. We don't send anybody home hungry if we can help it.
No, that's not what we're known for. And Michael, thank you so much. Thank you for the kind words about our organization. And we're here for you 365 days a year. We not only have interfaith services, wonderful church services, we have our social services. and we have our special events that bring the community together.
Yes, absolutely. Speaking of events that are bringing the community together, Friday, we're having a Good Friday service at our Middle River location.
Nice.
This is going to be all of the different Salvation Armies from the Baltimore Area Command, the Central Maryland Area Command, are going to be joined together at our Middle River location to be having a Good Friday service. I believe it starts at 6:30, but it may be at 7. So be sure you check our website and our Facebook, because I'm sure we'll be posting that information up there. So if I'm wrong and it says a different time on our website or Facebook, go with what's on the website and the
social
Facebook.
media.
Yes. But all of the different Salvation Army Corps, all the churches from this area are going to be joined together on that Friday evening to remember the crucifixion of Jesus and to really just not just celebrate, but solemnize the big sacrifice that he made for all of our sakes. Everybody is welcome to attend. We're not going to turn anybody away. We want to make sure that we offer that opportunity to anyone who wants to come. And that's, of course, as I said, at our Middle River location. I can't remember the address, but I remember it's on Fuselage Avenue.
I would Google the Salvation Army of Middle River, and that address will pop up.
So, and you don't even have to RSVP for that one. Just show up. Yep. We're absolutely happy to have you.
Come say hi.
And then next Sunday, so not this Sunday, but next Sunday is the main event. It's when we have all kinds of things going on. It's going to start off because the Salvation Army is going to be participating with an interfaith worship service that's going to be happening at the Baltimore Inner Harbor for sunrise service. That's going to be starting, I believe, at 6:30 in the morning. So a little bit early. Yeah. What did you say?
Super early. You have to wake up at 5 a.m., but it's worth it. So it's at the Inner Harbor Amphitheater, McKeldin Square. So what's important, it's not just 30 churches. It's not just everyone coming together. We're all praying for the children and the families going through struggles in Baltimore City every single day. We're all praying for peace. Prayer, as I said before, it's a weapon. It's a very powerful weapon to bring change. So we're all going to come together. We're praying for peace. We're praying for each other to surpass struggles, just to live a more peaceful, happier life. So please come. You're invited. We want to see you.
You know, in the Salvation Army, we believe that prayer has major power.
It does.
We are in a community that struggles a lot of times. We see a lot of crime. We see a lot of heartbreak. We see a lot of hurt. And we know that prayer is one of those ways that we're fighting it directly head on. We're still going to do all of those services that we do, all the feedings and things like that. But we know that prayer is going to provide the power that we need to get those things done. And so if you're interested in joining, that is open to everybody as well at that amphitheater down at the Inner Harbor. Please come 6:30 in the morning.
We'd love to see you.
But that's not all. Because that is just the start of Easter Sunday.
There's more.
Yes. So I'll speak directly about what the Hamden Corps is going to be doing, but I know that the other Salvation Armies are doing similar things at their locations. If you're interested in hearing specifically what they're doing, I'm sure that they are posting on their individual Facebook feeds what's going to be going on during the Easter Sunday day. But that morning, we are going to be doing an additional kind of sunrise service that's going to be happening at, I believe we said it was at 7:30 a.m. But again, I get times wrong all the time. So please be following our Hamden Facebook page in order to find out when those times actually are, because we're going to be doing a traditional sunrise service where we remember that that's the morning of the resurrection. That's the morning when Jesus came back from the grave, something that nobody else has done on their own in history. And so it's a great opportunity for us to celebrate that. I'm going to be doing it outside of our building, weather permitting. If it is raining or something like that is going on, obviously we'll be doing it inside of our building. But we're going to be singing songs. We're going to be remembering that story. And please, if you're interested in coming and join us for that, we'd be happy to have you. Again, I believe I said it was going to be 7:30. It'll be really close after that other sunrise. So
after sunrise,
come and do sunrise again.
Come join fellowship.
Yes. And then following that, what did I say earlier about food in the Salvation Army?
There's a lot.
We don't let anybody go hungry. And so we're going to be having a Sunday sunrise breakfast following that service. We're going to be having all kinds of food, pancakes and eggs. I know are on the menu for sure. Breakfast sausage is also going to be one of those things. We have chicken that has been donated from Chick-fil-A that's going to be a part
So
of that as
good.
well. Biscuits. If you go hungry from that, it's not our fault. It's yours. So please come and join us for that because we'd love to have you for that as well. That'll be immediately following that morning service, whatever time that is going to end up at.
You will be fed very well physically and spiritually.
Absolutely. But that's not all.
Oh
There's
my
still
God.
more.
There's more.
Yes. So we are going to have our Sunday morning holiness meeting, which is our Sunday morning church service at our normal time, which is going to be, I believe, at 11 that day. We're going to be talking about the cross of victory and how we can celebrate victory in Jesus. And so please come and join us for that. If you miss all those other services, if you miss breakfast, please come for that one at the very least, because you got to be in church on Easter Sunday. That's just the way that things are.
That's just how it is. So
we got to make sure everybody is in church on Sunday morning.
We'll forgive you if you wake up at 9:25 a.m. We'll forgive you if you just keep tapping that snooze button, because there's still an opportunity for growth and to learn more about Christ at Hamden Core.
Yes. And there's one more thing.
One more thing.
One more thing. I know. I've already told you about a lot of stuff that's going on, but there's one more thing.
Okay.
Because what do we always do on Easter Sunday after the Easter Sunday service is over?
Easter egg hunts.
That is right. We're going to be having an Easter egg hunt that's open to children from ages 2 all the way. I mean, if you're a 1-year-old and you want to participate too,
you can participate.
Perfectly fine. But all the way up to about teenager, about 12 or 13. We're going to have eggs that have plenty of candy in them. Come bring your kids. They can get all the sugar that they want. And we're going to be doing that outside if weather permits, but inside if it doesn't. And we have plenty of opportunities for your kids to come and be a part of that, because we want to make sure we're doing things for our kids as well as for our adults that Sunday. So Easter Bunny is going to be coming and making a visit to the Hamden Core. We want to make sure you're coming and making a visit too.
All of these are community events. You are all welcome for breakfast, for sunrise, for the Easter egg hunt, all of our services. Please come.
Yeah, the Salvation Army, our services are open to all, no matter what service it is. Doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter what your background is, what your religious affiliation normally is, anything. It doesn't matter. We accept all people because everybody deserves to have the opportunity to come and worship our God together. And so if you're interested at all, please follow along on our Facebook, on our website, sa-md.org. Twitter, Facebook, all of those things.
Instagram,
YouTube, definitely the YouTube.
Yep.
We'd be happy to have you be a part of all of those different things that are going on with the Salvation Army in the Central Maryland Area Command.
And on that, we wish you a great weekend. Stay connected.
Absolutely. God bless you and have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend.